top 10 manga that I like to read. So here we go. Alright, number 10 on the list, we got I Am the Sorcerer King. This one, it's good. You gotta check it out. Pretty much main character, gets beat by a dragon and goes back in time. Well, I don't know if he goes back in time or just goes back to a time where, back to Earth or whatever. And he's just OP, just destroying everything, taking over the world. This one's a really good one, guys. I hope y'all check this one out. So number 9 on the list, we got I Am a Bug Player. This one, pretty much guy plays this game a lot, knows all the cheat codes to it, gets sucked into the game. Now he knows all the cheat codes to win the game. So, I guess it's not really a win kind of situation, but he's trying to survive. So he just knows all the ways, ins and outs of the game, to get ahead. People think he's different now because he's in a character at the character he's at was acting all sloppy and weird before, but this time, he comes, he all clean and just works on himself. And everybody thinks he's legit. So y'all check this one out. This one's really good. Alright, number 8 on the list, guys, we got the legendary Moonlight Sculptor Player. Okay, now this one, I ain't gonna lie, I just started this one a couple days ago. This one's been he's been kind of fire lately. Pretty much main character, he used to play this game, but he ain't play no more. But he looked back on it and was like, hey, how much can I sell my account for? How many of y'all guys got accounts that, y'all got that, y'all ain't sell it, y'all can sell it for money or whatever. But he did this, made, I looked it up, it said some won or whatever, but I looked it up, it was like $3 million. He sold his account for like $3 million. I was like, shoot, I can do a lot with $3 million, shoot. But then I guess these loan sharks got him and took his money or whatever. So he starts this new virtual reality game. He's trying to do whatever he can to make money, to provide for his grandma and his little sister. And I just like his personality. He's a cool dude. So y'all should just check this one out. It's a really good one, guys. Alright, number 7 on the list is Medical Return. Okay, now this one is fire, guys. I had me up for a couple days, I ain't gonna lie. Now, this pretty much guy, he tries to start his own practice. He's a surgeon. He tries to start his own practice, and he's actually really good, but people, don't really mess with him like that. Like, he ain't really making no money. He got loan sharks after him, all that type of stuff. And he ends up having cancer. But, I guess why, before he had cancer, he helped this girl out. And she was like some type of, angel or goddess or something like that. And she gave him second chance at life. And he comes back in 8th grade, and he just, this time he's like, man, I'm gonna be, instead of medical surgery or whatever, I'm gonna be a plastic surgeon, and I'm gonna just, make money and work by myself. So, he makes all A's, and he's doing his thing this time, and he's like, he goes to the best university, and he's just doing all he can to be a plastic surgeon, but everybody is trying to make him be a surgery, like a actual surgery kind of doctor or whatever, because he's just too good. And he's like, man, forget all y'all, I just want to make money. And it's actually really good. He has an enemy, somebody's trying to hold him down, but actually I don't think it finished, but it was pretty good though. So I would check that one out if I was y'all guys. Alright, number 6 on the list is Dungeon Reset. I low-key forgot the name, I ain't gonna lie, but this one is fire too. Pretty much, people get sucked into this kind of strange new world or whatever, and they have to survive or whatever. They're in the first floor, and they gotta survive. But something happens where he ends up almost dying, and he's underground. But then he gets this strange power where he I don't know, he some type of builder or whatever. But so the game's resetting and stuff, but he's just becoming super OP, with just unique skills and everything. And I don't know, it's just really good. He ends up becoming some type of temple leader or owner or something like that. And I don't know, it's just really good. It's still coming out, daily, or not daily, but like weekly or whatever. And if I was y'all, I'd check this one out. Number 5 on the list is Legend of the Northern Blade. Now, this one caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, it looked good, it sound good. I mean, like the cover looked good, but the animation on the drawings and stuff didn't look. It wasn't really up to my par. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my cup of tea. But as I got into it, it became my cup of tea. And so, like, pretty much, this guy, he's a little kid, and his dad is like this leader of this kind of like city. He's kind of leader of the city, and he gets betrayed by his closest comrades. And before he dies, he's like, at least just don't touch my son. I don't care what y'all do, just don't touch my son. And so, his son grows up, and his dad left behind a secret, like martial arts technique for him. And but everybody's watching him like, man, did his dad really leave something behind? I don't know. But he kind of like practices it in secret and becomes a beast. Like everybody kind of scared of him now, because he like, man, like if he tries to come for revenge, man, there's gonna be some problems. You know what I'm saying? Because his dad was a beast. Now, if he become like his dad, then he ain't gonna be able to do much. You know what I'm saying? So this one actually pretty fire. He goes on a journey, just getting stronger. He helping people out. He's like he's gathering people, kind of like getting ready to rise up. He don't really know what he don't really know what he wants to do right now. But when he finds out, I'll be there to read it, because this one's still coming out. And this one's really good. So top 5. So now we got The Great Mage Returns After 4,000 Years, number 4 on the list. Now this one is a banger, guys. This one, I kind of want to read it again. Like, I mean, it's still coming out, but I'll read it again from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much this guy, super beast. Like, okay, of course he say all these characters on the list are gonna be beast, but this guy, super beast. He's a grinding. He's like the top of the top in the world. He's a mage, top of the top mage in the world. And he's leading a group against the demigod. And guys, the demigods are trying to hold the human race down. And so he's trying to fight against the demigod, but he ended up getting ambushed or taken by surprise by the demigod, and held captive for 4,000 years. And after 4,000 years, he come back, and he realized that history didn't have all the things that happened actually back then. And people that's not as strong as they were back then. Like now, they be happy if they get like tier 7, but back then he was like a tier 10. You know what I'm saying? So things is different around here. And so he's pretty much trying to work his way back up to where he used to be at, so he can challenge, or higher than what he used to be at, so he can challenge Demigod again, and kind of save the human race from him. And he's finding out people, he's finding comrades, and he's finding people that actually still know about Demigod, and they're trying to come together and just fight back. And this one's really good, guys. This one is that thing. So go check that thing out. Number 3 on the list is Class Trash Hero. All right. So this one is that thing. If you're looking for comedy, you're gonna find it here. If you're looking for OP character, you're gonna find it here. If you're looking for kind of evil, kind of a sinister character, you're gonna find it here, because he gives you all 3. You know what I'm saying? So this one, pretty much, he gets transferred to another world. He has to beat the demon lord to go back home. But he grinds for 10 years. He beats the demon lord. But the goddess that transferred him to this world gave him F grades on personality, fame, all that stuff. Because he didn't care about none of that. He just cared about being a demon lord. So he has to repeat it again. Every time he repeats it, you know what I'm saying, he's still OP and stuff, doing crazy stuff. but you know, she keeps giving him bad grades, and he has to keep going, keep on doing it over and over again. But he's just, you know, the way he goes about it is super creative, kind of pretty funny, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he's just that, I don't know, he's probably one of my favorite characters, like, on this list. So, you know, check this one out, guys. It's really good, you know. All right, this one, number 2 on the list is Beginning After the End. This one had me crying. Not really, because, you know, I'm a G. But this one had me emotional, had me, like, hype, had me, like, man, this had me all over the place, man. This one, pretty much the king of, you know, of his world. He's, like, the top of the top warrior. He dies. He gets reincarnated as a child. And he, you know, and he gets actually reincarnated into a loving family. Like, man, I feel like this family's my family. Like, that's how cool they were. But then, you know, he kind of a beast magician from a young age. You know, of course, to be swordsman, because he was a beast swordsman in his past life. And he just, you know, going through life right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still going on. So I ain't gonna give you no spoilers. But hey, this is that thing. Like, this show, it gives you magic, you know, elves, dwarves, you know, gets dragons. Like, what you want, it has it. You know what I'm saying? I would recommend this to anybody. So, you know, check this one out. All right, number 1 on the list. You already know what it is. Everybody, you probably already know. You know, you probably already seen this coming. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do it because it's the best one out there. Solo Leveling. You know what I'm saying? It's just the top tier. If anyone that reads manga is gonna tell you about this one. They don't tell you about this one, they don't read manga. All right. Now this one, you know, pretty much character. He's the weakest one. He's a weak hunter or whatever. And you know, he gets put in this dungeon. It's supposed to be like some type of whack dungeon, whatever. But it's a double dungeon. So the first dungeon was whack, but the next dungeon, you know, was actually, you know, is that thing. It's supposed to be a top tier dungeon, and his team pretty much getting wiped out or whatever. And he ends up surviving to the end. And after he survives to the end, he gets reawakened as a new hunter. You know what I'm saying? So at first he was like an F-rated hunter. Now he about to be like SSS class hunter, like one of the top hunters in the world. Now, you know, he controls shadows. You know, he can rise enemies from the dead with shadows and stuff like that. He just super OP. You know, his character is great character. You know, supposed to be a handsome dude. You know, so you get all the girls. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, this is that thing. This is the top of the top. You ain't gonna get no better than this one. You know, has on the 2nd season, so you got a lot of material to read. Check this one out. All right, guys, if you like this one, like, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, because we gonna be posting daily. Like, we just gonna be doing a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Too much. You know what I'm saying? So just tell me what y'all, you know, like. You know, tell me what y'all want. We're gonna try to put it out there for y'all. All right, tune in next time. And they call me Wells because I'm the biggest beast on earth. All right.